Hey everyone, hope you guys are having a great week so far. I just wanted to share some wins with you and then give you some important information to know for this upcoming Sunday. But the first big win is Ruckus. Last Friday, we had a ton of fun, a blast. We had almost 150 third through fifth graders that came. But another really cool thing was that we had about 60 people that were a part of this, that were serving, volunteering. So that's elementary leaders, worship, tech, setup, tear down, check-in, first impressions. And it was really neat to just see so many different groups and people come together to be a part of this night for our kids. And I really, truly think that it was an impactful, meaningful night for our kids. And we're gonna just continue to pray that we see fruit from it. We did have some new kids and new families that came. And so we just pray that we see that play out. We don't always know how the stories unfold. And so we continue to pray that this event works in their life. And so one other cool thing was just our student ministry. So Cole, the worship pastor of student ministry, and Craig, the MSM pastor, they were both there doing worship and connecting to our fifth graders, which is a really big deal because we don't want our fifth graders to be lost in the transition to middle school. And so the fact that they were there, that our fifth graders could look to them, look up at them worshiping, was just really cool, and seeing the interactions that they were able to have. And then just looking out and hearing the kids singing Waymaker, the slowed down version of it, was just a really powerful moment for me. And it was just a reminder that, we get to do this, that we get this opportunity to be in these kids' lives, and just what a big deal that is. So it was an awesome night. Another big win is we had our volunteer basics class a couple Sundays ago, which is our volunteer training onboarding process. And we had a lot of people come. We had a great turnout for that. And so this weekend, we have a lot of new faces that you're gonna see. We have 5 people that are shadowing in elementary. And so if you have a new volunteer in your room, please welcome them, introduce yourself to them, and just kind of show them the ropes, show them some of the procedures that we have, and explain some things to them. And just help them to feel like they belong. And we're excited. It's something that we have been really praying about, just that God would continue to grow our team. We know that with Bullitt County launching and those exciting things that are happening in our church just means it's an opportunity for more people to step up. And so we've just been praying for that, and we're seeing God answer those prayers. So just welcome them. This weekend we are talking about Zacchaeus, and I know that we just kind of did that with One at a Time series because we kind of went along with what Kyle was doing. We have that again this weekend, but we're focusing on how forgiveness changes our hearts, and how it changes us from the inside out, and God's love changes us. His forgiveness changes us, but also when we forgive others, it can help mend broken relationships and broken friendships. And so that's what we're going to be focusing on this weekend. And in 3rd through 5th grade, you guys have an activity with a puzzle where as you guys talk about things that they can hold against somebody, every time they think of an idea, they can just cut their own puzzle piece out of the paper, and then they're gonna pass their puzzle to somebody else, and at the end they're going to put the puzzle back together. And you can talk about just how friendships can be mended, or relationships can be mended, and it can be a healing thing when you give forgiveness. So that's one of the activities that you have in there. And then a couple things to know for this weekend. It is pajama day, which is the best day ever because it is spring forward. So we are losing an hour of sleep, but it makes it a lot better when you can come in your jammies. So kids can come in their pajamas, and we will have Pop-Tarts in the room. For K through 2, we're just gonna give them one single Pop-Tart, and then for 3rd through 5th, you can give them like the sleeve for the Pop-Tarts. Just please make sure you talk to each parent at the door and let them know that we will be having Pop-Tarts. So if there is any allergies, or if there are any parents that don't want them to have that, just so that you're aware of that. And if we want to do an alternate snack, we do have some animal crackers in the closet that we could do if they wanted that instead. But just making sure that you let parents know about that, and there's juice boxes too. And then Easter is fast approaching, and we have our service times that are going to be Saturday 4 o'clock and 5:30, and then Sunday is going to be like a regular Sunday with our service times. And so if you already know what your plans are, we're going to have sign up sheet outside of the volunteer check-in room if you guys want to go ahead and sign up for that. And then Sunday we will just plan on like a regular Sunday, but I'll be sending out planning center. So if for some reason you can't serve your regular hour on Easter Sunday, you can just go ahead and let me know through planning center, but we'll just kind of schedule it that way. But sign up sheets will be for the Saturday services outside of the volunteer check-in room. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you Sunday.